All right, there we go. Now, welcome to today's call. Again, my name is Scott A.G. I will be your host for the day. I won't keep you here too long, maybe 20 to 30 minutes at the absolute most. I like to get to the point. I'm not one to keep you here for hours and hours on end. So, let's jump right in. Welcome to the Multi-Channel Call Center Agent Orientation. Who are we? Well, we are a provider of the fastest and most powerful lead generation software on the internet. We provide a data miner, phone broadcasting platform, a sales page creator, and an on-demand page creator for the use of on-demand webinars. All right. Now, I want to give you a brief introduction to myself and my partner, Stefan. We are the owners of the company, and I'll explain a little more about that in a moment. But that's me on the left with my wife and 4 children, and Stefan on the right with his wife and 2 children. I want to give you my background, just a short version real fast. As you can see, that's me on the left, and I have a big family to provide for. But not that long ago, I didn't have people to provide for, and I wasn't working from home, and it was just me and my wife and my oldest son. And I worked 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6 days per week as the internet sales manager for the 4th oldest General Motors dealership in the country. I taught them how to be seen on the internet, and they basically had no idea about the internet space. They didn't know how to be seen. They didn't know how to get traffic. They didn't know anything about it. So I helped them build campaigns and really grow the business. And I had people coming from Canada all the way to Alabama to buy vehicles. Sure, they could have bought one on the way, but my advertisements were the best. So they were coming all over the country and even Canada to buy vehicles from Alabama. Now, despite me doing this job, despite me helping them and growing, and I climbed the corporate ladder faster than anyone I've ever known in that industry. But despite all of that, when the economy turned, we all know what happened. Every industry took a hit, whether it was, the car business like I was in, whether it was a mortgage industry, whether it was real estate or insurance, no matter what you were in, a hit was taken, right? And we all know that. And when they came in one day to a meeting, they called me offside and they said, Scott, we appreciate what you've done for our company, but we have to cut expenses, and you're one of those expenses. And I remember that day like it was yesterday because I completely burned that bridge as I left. I was not happy about it. I was not nice about it. I was, maybe childish, who knows? But I was mad, right? I'd worked my butt off, put my heart and soul into their company and really helped them, and they let me go. So I went home mad and sulked about it for days until finally deciding that wasn't going to be the life that I was going to live. I wasn't going to work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and miss my child grow up. So I decided I was going to work from home. And I was not anywhere close to an overnight success. It took me a while to figure this internet thing out and this working from home thing. It took me a while to figure it out. But then I did. And I met a man named Stefan Dessalines, as you can see on the right. We became partners and very good friends. And Stefan had a system in place for a business that was making sales. And I decided to use it. And I tweaked it, made my own videos and things like this, and turned it into a system that for me, personally, was making me $900 to $1,200 every day like clockwork. And through that, we built a relationship, and we ended up forming a company together that soon was doing 7 figures a year. And then we bought that original company where we started making commissions together. We now own that company. And that's what you're here for today, is to join us in the company now that we own, we run, and we operate, and it is flying. We have we're getting new numbers and hitting new ceilings every single day with sales. So let's move on in now. So what this is and what this is not a 9-to-5 job requiring you to get up early and stay late. Like I said, I did that for a long time and don't like it. This is a chance to take all inbound calls. No cold calling, no prospecting. This is not door-to-door selling. This is nothing like that. This is a $400 commission-paying position. All right, so you'll make $400 per sale, plus a few perks in there that I'll talk about in a little while. This is a 24/7 call center you can be a part of, where really you have the ability to take calls and work the hours that you choose. So, is this for you? If so, let's move forward and talk about how we get paid. That's always people's first question, so I'm going to address it early on. How do I get paid? Well, you're paid direct commission, all right, and you have the ability of being paid one of two ways. One is you can use our personal merchant, which will process your credit cards for you, for your clients, and then we'll pay you out through a virtual e-wallet, all right, in which they'll let you direct deposit your money. They'll give you a check, however you want to do it. So you can use our merchant, which will have fees because obviously it's running through us, and then you'll get paid through e-wallet. Or we have a bond with this merchant company, and they'll allow you to get your own merchant through them. You can process your credit cards on your own, and it'll go directly into your bank account that way. So either way, but you are paid directly, and you're paid per sale, every sale, $400 upfront commission plus a $50 residual on all your clients. All right, so how does that sound? Pretty good, I assume. So since you like that, let's go ahead and take a look at the software real quick so you know exactly what you're selling. Let me get it on the screen here. All right. So here we are inside the back office of Automatic Lead Tools. That is the company that you're here for, and this is the one that Stefan and I are the owners of. This is our software line, so you can kind of see what it is. The first, our bread and butter, is our Automatic Lead Tools data mining software. And what the data miner does, I'm going to show it to you live. What the data miner does is it allows you to basically choose any keyword that you want. All right, any type of lead you're looking for, go to the internet and type it in and instantly start pulling thousands of targeted leads right there to your computer. All right, our data pulls 99% or higher accuracy. So if it's on the internet, we pull it just like you see it. That way you're not pulling wrong data. You're pulling exactly what's on the internet. All right. We have a phone broadcasting platform, so our clients can take, and our users can take this data they've pulled, the phone numbers, drop it right into our phone broadcasting platform, and end up contacting thousands upon thousands upon thousands of leads at the push of a button. On the phone, call them up right then, get them a message. You ever heard the thing where people call and they're like, hey, would you like this great product? Press 1 now to talk to me live. That's the phone broadcaster. That's integrated right here with our business, and our customers and users love it. We have our on-demand webinar pages. This is basically something kind of like what you're seeing here, except once I record this, which I'm doing now, I'll then put it on one of these on-demand webinar pages, and I'll send it out to my prospects, right? So my prospects will then have a chance to see this entire presentation again. So companies love this. Entrepreneurs love this. Network marketers love this. They can record their own presentations, put it on an on-demand webinar page, and send it out, and their presentation can then be seen all over the world, the push of a button, all the time, anytime, and they can be doing whatever they want, playing golf, whatever they want to do, swimming in the pool, whatever. Anything they want to do, they can be doing while their presentation is playing. Then we have our sales funnel pages, so you can use video capture pages, sales pages, and we show you how to create those literally at the push of a button, and I'll show you that in a moment as well. All right, so let's actually jump into the software, and you'll see data mining software, and you'll see that I'm actually logging in right now to access my software right from the internet. That's important for one big reason. Large companies may have many people using the software. Entrepreneurs may not be at their desk all the time, at their computer. So our software can be accessed anywhere, anytime, just having an internet connection. All right, so we'll go to the Google. Well, let me explain this to you. Our data miner has Google, Bing, Merchant Circle, Yelp, Craigslist, and Backpage. These are the websites which you can search from. Okay, Google and Bing, those are online search directories. Then you have Merchant Circle and Yelp, those are online classifieds. So, those are online business directories like the Yellow Pages online. And then you have Craigslist and Backpage, and those are the classified sites. We all know Craigslist, you can find pretty much anything from a date to a vehicle you can find on Craigslist. And I'll show you how to use that in a moment. But let's start with Google. And using Google, we can search directly from Google, or we can choose to search in a specific site. And I'm going to show you both and give you examples. So entrepreneurs and people like that, they love this software because they can find fresh people to talk to about their business. Now, Stefan will be glad to tell you that when he first began in the network marketing business, he stood outside gas stations and tried to strike up conversations with people. And it's awful. So our software ends that for people. They don't have to do that. There's no prospecting. They can come right here. And let's say they were wanting to get someone to join their network marketing business. Well, they could search for another network marketing business, find all those people, and then pitch theirs to them. So one that's been around forever for women is Avon. I search that a lot because it pulls a lot of leads. I'll extract it. You see, these are people that are actively talking about or on websites that are talking about Avon. And I'm scrolling down as fast as I can go. I'm not going to let it pull forever just for time constraints. But you can see phone numbers and email addresses like crazy are being pulled from the keyword Avon. Our software right now is going through the first 100 pages of Google. So if you were to type in Avon in Google and go through 100 pages and pull out every single phone number, every single email address you could find, you could get it. All right, so you can do that, or you can simply do it right here and get it instantly. So I'm going to stop this just for time. But you can see it's still pulling just steadily. So I'll complete it. And just in that amount of time, I got 1,600 email addresses and 751 phone numbers in no time at all. All right. And if you go to your extracted list, this is where it'd be. You can download it in a CSV file. All right. CSV is like an Excel spreadsheet, for those of you who don't know. So we can also search in sites. So you can do something like this: site facebook.com. You can see I've done this a lot. And I'll show you one that I was working on earlier today. We have one of the clients that I personally have helped is he owns a website for pet supplies. It's an online pet supply shop, and he'll often use our data miner to find new clients because obviously being online, he can send emails, get people to come. He can send phone broadcasts, get people to come to his website and buy supplies for their pets. So one thing he was working on was going to Facebook and looking for those people that were looking on dog shows, right? Because obviously they have a dog, or they should if they're looking for a dog show. So extract those, and there they come. And they just pull as fast as you can. I'm going to scroll down. But this is scrolling through just the Facebook.com and finding people that are actively talking about dog shows. And you can see there's a ton of them. We all know Facebook is huge. Everybody's on Facebook. Every event's on Facebook, every birthday party, right? No matter what anybody does, it's got to be on Facebook. So the fact that our data miner can pull directly from Facebook is absolutely huge. So it's just going, and going. I'm going to stop this just for time. But in that amount of time, my client now has 1,963 email addresses and 306 phone numbers, people from Facebook talking about the dog shows that wherever they saw. So it's a great thing for him. He can send out this 2,000 emails and 300 phone calls and almost always pull in new clients to his website. All right, so we also have Merchant Circle and Yelp, and I'll just skip Bing and we'll just kind of go every other one because Bing's the same thing as Google. It just pulls a little bit different data. Merchant Circle is an online business directory like the Yellow Pages. And so let's think of how this could help a restaurant. And one example that I would use is, let's say that I could use anybody. Let's say how someone could use it. And a restaurant's a very good example for this because restaurants love our software for this reason. Lunch crowds at restaurants are very, very tough to bring in. All right, people have set in their ways. They often go to the same places for lunch, or they get carry out, or they bring their lunch to work, things like that. But what if you could actually get people near your restaurant to hear about your menu or hear about your specials for the day? Do you think they'd come to your restaurant? I do. So let's say that you are in Arkansas, all right, and let's say that your business is in Little Rock, Arkansas, and let's just, your restaurant's trying to get anybody, so let's just do the keyword business. So we're looking for all the businesses, right, in Little Rock, Arkansas, so we'll extract the leads. What we're going to do with these, as you see here they come, what we're going to do with these, we're going to be able to put them in our phone broadcaster and then send out a message that says, hey, this is Joe down at Joe's Pizza, and we have a great special today, 2 large pies for $5 if you press 1 now and ask for a delivery. So they press 1, they order delivery, and Joe's Pizza is instantly getting business. These people are getting pizzas. It's just great for everybody, right? Especially for Joe because he's increasing his business. So you can see they're just steadily pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. So I'm going to stop this for time as well. You can see it's still going. Complete the extraction. 560 phone numbers already pulled right then from right around my personal business. So Joe can easily increase his business to his pizza shop by using those 560 phone numbers. But there's more, of course. We go to this extracted list and we find that one. Here we go, Little Rock, Arkansas. We click this little icon right here. We can also send out those businesses a postcard. All right? See, it's trying to print it out right now. This will be label paper that you've printed out, and you can send, or your restaurant, your client can send them a postcard saying, hey, thanks for listening to our message. We hope we can serve your pizza needs in the future, whatever it is you want to send out. But there you go. And there's businesses in Arkansas. So anyone who's done marketing before knows that direct mail campaigns can be very expensive, and we've cut that cost down to just the price of paper. All right, so there's that. Now let's move on. Let me go back to the software. We also have Craigslist and Backpage. I'm going to show you how those work, and then we'll move forward. So Craigslist, you can search from any section of Craigslist, and there's tons of them. All right, so one thing that we help people with is like the car business that I was in. So people that are looking to sell, right, vehicles, so sell a car and a truck, are often looking to buy a car or a truck. And let's say that Chevrolet, right? People that own Chevrolets, they often then want to buy another Chevrolet, right? Ford people are the same way. If they've owned a BMW, they're probably going to buy a BMW, right? That's just kind of how it works. So submit that category, and then you can go to wherever you are in the United States and pull all of those phone numbers and email addresses directly from Craigslist, and then they could use the phone broadcast and say, hey, this is Pete down at Pete's Auto Mart, and wanted to give you a call because I saw you're trying to get rid of your vehicle. Maybe we can buy it from you or even help you find something new. Let us know what we can do. Press 1 if you'd like some help now. Press 1, and they got a live agent on the phone. Kind of works like that. So there's all of our data miners: Google, Bing, Merchant Circle, Yelp, Craigslist, Backpage, and your list. Okay? Moving on forward, I want to show you the phone broadcasting platform. And if you notice, it is all web-based as well. That way, no matter where anybody is, they can go to their broadcaster and use it. They don't have to have the same computer. They don't have to download any software. All they have to do is log in, and they can use it. And I just want to show you, give you all kinds of stuff for different people. Let's just create one. So if I was to create a phone broadcast account, or excuse me, a phone broadcast message, this is how quick and easy it is. Name it and describe it. No one sees that but you. Caller ID name can be whatever you want. So if you want to say Joe's Pizza, it could be Joe's Pizza. Caller ID number, whatever you want. Could be an 800 number. It could be your own personal number. It could be Joe's Pizza's number, whatever. You can choose when you want it to go out. If you want it to go out, let's say we're doing the restaurant. They want it to go between 10 and, well, I'd say between 10 and 10:30, probably. Because, there we go, so 10 and 11. And how many agents do we have available? So this is like if they're pressing 1 to talk to or put in a to-go order, maybe we only have 2 people answering the phone, we have 2 agents. All right. Transfer number, so that goes to Joe's Pizza. Backup, that'd be Joe's Pizza's second number. How fast we want it to go out? Well, if we want it to go out fast, like we want everybody to hear the message before 10:30, we could set this to be as fast as we want it to go. Okay? And this is answer machine detect. Do we want it to leave a message or not? Do we want our message to wait for silence, which would be like someone says, it's like ring, 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 hello. Do you want it to wait till they finish saying hello, or as soon as they answer, start talking? Completely customizable, all right? Completely customizable. You can change the transfer number, so press 4 to be transferred to a live agent, or press 9 to put on our do not call list, or press press 1 to leave me a message right now. Completely customizable phone broadcast. Businesses and entrepreneurs absolutely love it because they can reach anybody, right, at the push of a button. And someone's asking about do not call list. When you add people to the so let me see if I can find it for you right now. Right here, if I was going to add or recycle people, I add it by uploading a CSV and scrub against do not call list. All right. That answers your question there. So, move on forward. Promise I won't be keeping you here all day. Then we have our on-demand webinars and our sales funnel pages. They're built very, very similar. So I'm going to show you, let's just look at one and show you how easy this is. Let's see. Let's just look at, I don't know which one these are. $1,200 just for showing up. I like this one. Let's just click it and see what it is. So there we go.
Hello, hello, hello. Scott AG here with Automatic Lead Tools.
Okay, so I couldn't edit that one because I couldn't pause it because I have it turned off. I have controls turned off, so the person that's viewing it can't actually turn it off. They have to watch my video. So, where was that one? 12. There it is. I'm going to go into edit it. We saw it, right? So we can turn video controls, allow them to control it. Okay. We can change the background. I don't know what it was, but it was that one. Let's change it. This changes the whole look of the page, right? Let's change it to 12, to that boat. One button right there, right? So we can change the web page title. Awesome presentation, Scott. So a few little things, you know, so we click Update Webinar. And we'll go back. I keep passing it. Passed it again. Because I changed the name. There it is. I was looking for $1,200 again. Awesome presentation, Scott. We click it. Look. Now the background's different. I can pause it. This is different. We can change this color. You can change everything. It's just push button, change your mouse, you know, click, change it, type in something else. I mean, it's just so simple how easy it is to change things. So let's change.
Hello.
Let's go back and do one more thing just so you can see. Let's change these background colors. Green. If I want everything on the page that can be green to be green, do that. Update. Go back here. Refresh. Green.
Hello, hello, hello.
So, as you can see, it's just so simple to change things. I can make it look any way I want it to look, and anyone can do this. So, no matter the tech level, no matter the skill set of anyone wanting to join the company and use it, they can. All right. So the same way for sales funnels. If we edit one, it works the same way. Except you can add text to the pages. All right, so let's jump back into our presentation real fast. We can get moving. All right. There we go. All right. Quick peek at the software you're going to be selling. So what type of call should I expect? This is if you're joining our call center and wanting to take calls and close sales with us. Well, we have two types of calls you're going to be looking for. One, business owners seeking lead generation software. So you answer that and you talk to them about unlimited data mining, lead pages, and phone broadcasting. Those are kind of the hot buttons for business owners, right? Or entrepreneurs looking for a business opportunity. Well, $400 commissions, full access to the software to help any other business they might be in, and entry into our 24/7 call center. We don't charge people to be part of our call center. If you want to join with us and make sales, all right, and you're part of our company, you can take calls. So anyone that joins and buys, and entrepreneurs love that part because they're like, oh, you mean I don't have to prospect? I can just come on board and take calls? That's absolutely right. You can come on board, start taking calls, and they love this because they get to sell the software and earn $400 commissions, all right? But then they can also make money two other ways. And one other way is you can actually sell leads to businesses at any price tag. So for an example, I talked about the car business and people on Craigslist, something like that, trying to sell a car, and you talk to them or you send a phone broadcast out and they're interested in buying a car. Well, you can get data like that and then sell it to businesses, all right, and tell them, hey, I'll give you 500 leads. Let's say you give me $1,200. I'll give you 500 leads. Okay. Well, how long will it take you to generate 500 leads, right? Not that long using the data miner and the phone broadcaster. So you generate the leads and you sell the list over to that business and they give you 1,200 for that 500 leads, all right? You can also sell services to businesses. So let's say that the restaurant that you were talking to, Joe's Pizza, he's like, man, I don't have the tech skills to do that. I'd love for you to do it for me. You say, okay, Joe, you give me $500 a month, and I'll do one broadcast for you every single week. All right? So one broadcast takes you, I don't know, 3 minutes. So for 3 minutes of your time, once a week, you're getting $500 a month. We actually have training in the back office showing you all of these things, how to do all of this. So entrepreneurs basically become a one-stop marketing shop for business owners, and they become their own marketing agency just by owning and operating automatic lead tools. Now, what are we going to provide you guys who get started today with us? Well, a full proven script that closes sales not by the day, by the hour. All right? We have pre-written follow-up emails that also close sales every single hour. Tutorials on our software. Your own 800 numbers extension. So we have an 800 number. We're going to give you an extension of that so you can have people call you on it. Excuse me. Or you can actually call out using it as well. We're going to give you videos that you can use for closing sales. All right. Give you unlimited calls per day, per week. All right. We don't put a hold on your call time. You can use it as much as you want, as often as you want. And we're going to provide you with full access to your own copy of the software. So exciting information, right? We have brand new people making sales every single day. We've helped hundreds of people make their very first commission from home, and we've helped a large number of people quit and never need a job or a go to my job ever again. So are you ready? If you are, you can be in the rotation of calls within a few hours, all right, if you're ready today. You can have thousands of calls coming in, or excuse me, we have thousands of calls coming in from interested prospects, and we need your help, all right? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to get back with the person who sent you here. So they either emailed you or they called you. Somehow they got you to come to this presentation so I could help show you a little more about our company. I want you to get back with them right now and let them walk you through the sign-up process, all right? To get started, what you have to do is call them, let them walk you through purchasing your copy of Automatic Lead Tools. It's $497 one time and $97 a month. But that gets you unlimited access to your call center, unlimited access to your software, and unlimited access to make $400 commissions over and over and over again. So I want to take all questions you guys may have now, and then help any of you that want to get started right now. We can actually help you find out the right links and things like that. So what questions? I see Stefan's in the background answering some, and I'll answer any that we see that come in now. Kelly was asking about the do not call list, and I answered that. See, Brenda says John invited me, so yes, just get back with John. You can call him or email. If you got an email, you can email the person back and say, hey, what's the link to get started, or hey, can you call and walk me through getting started? Whatever, however you want to handle that, it's fine. So just get in touch with him and say, hey, help me out here. I want to get started today. All right. How many calls do you guys generate? How many calls would generate? Thousands. Literally thousands. Let me just show you. Pause the screen and get to the call center, and I'll show you right now the call center. All right. Let's see what countries are available to use the call center. Any country. So if excuse me, if for any reason you are out of the country and you need to use the software, you can simply use like a Skype voice call. Excuse me. So Skype will allow you to use their phone numbers, and then you can just route it to there. All right. All right, let's see. Any more questions here? $400. Okay, so yeah, so bring up a good point. Someone says, let me show you real quick our compensation plan, because we do have a pass-up structure, which is awesome for you people that are looking to make sales. Let me show it to you right now. Got a little off track. I'll get back to the call center for you. So, $400 per sale is paid on every single sale. However, we have a pass-up structure that makes it just amazing for everyone who joins because of two reasons. One, people that decide to join are going to have they're going to be 100% certain that they're going to have help, okay? And they're also going to be compensated for helping their downline. So if you come on and you know some entrepreneurs that want to also be part of this, you can invite them, and you're going to get compensated for helping them because of our pass-up structure. So this is you, and this is the person who brought you on board today. So let's see. Kelly's asking a few questions. So let's say, Kelly, this is you, and let's say that I am your sponsor, okay? So Kelly, you get on board, and we're helping, and you're taking calls, and they can come through your cell phone, yes, or your internet connection, either way. But let's say you're taking them on your phone, and you're getting calls, and you're closing sales. Your first sale, you make $400. All right. Your second sale, you make $400. Your third sale is then passed up to your sponsor. All right. Fourth and fifth sale, you make $400. Sixth sale is passed up to your sponsor. Seventh, eighth to you. Ninth, passed up. And every ninth sale after that is passed up to your sponsor. Now, two things are good about that. One is that you know you're always going to get help because I have a vested interest in your success. I obviously want you to make like 9 sales a day, right? So you can pass them up to me every day. That's the goal. As many sales as you can make, because the more sales you make, the more you pass up. So you know you're going to get help. But also, a lot of companies out there want you to pass up your first sale. So not only are you're out money out of your pocket to join, but then you finally make your first sale and you have to give it away. I hated that. I thought that was terrible in business. So we make sure you are not in red figures when you start passing up sales. You have made 2 sales. That sponsor's shown he can help you, right? And you've made 2 sales. Once you've made 2, you know you can do it again. So that is the pass-up structure. And you also, people pay $97 a month to keep the software active. All right, businesses and entrepreneurs alike pay $97 a month. You get 50 of that back to you. So it's $497 to get started. $400 is paid in commission. And it's $97 per month, which $50 is paid back in commission. So the direct seller, you guys always make the most money. And people on our team are making thousands of dollars per day, closing 3 and 4 sales per day. The top salesmen are. We have a lot of people on our team that have never made sales, online. They got started with us, and now they're closing sales every single day. Let's see. So let's see, Aaliyah. So how would this work? For every sale, would I just pay out the percentage to your company once the funds hit my account? What happens is when you join, and I'll actually walk you through it. So you'll come up here and get you where you'll be. So when you purchase, this is the page you're going to go to purchase, automatic lead tools, and you'll actually click purchase. You'll make sure you're using the link that the person sent you, and you'll see their name and number down here of the person that you've been talking to. If you've called in and talked to somebody, you'll make sure their name and number is down here, and they're the person that's going to be helping you. And once you pay, you'll see here an initial payment of $97, and then $47 per month is the administration fee, and the licensing fee is $450 per month. So the way that it works is that the $97 and $47 is always billed through the administration gateway. The licensing fees are billed through the affiliates gateway, or if you're using eWallet through us, also billed through the administration. But it's broken up into 2 payments. That way you never have to worry about making sure that you can send the money back or whatever. It's handled easily for you and sent on a very structured basis. So no one ever misses any money. All payments go to the right places, and you're not worried about where's my money, things like that. how accurate are the leads? How do we know if the leads are solid or not? Are you talking about through the data miner or through the call center? Through the data miner. So I'll show you an extracted list from the data miner. Just open one, and I will show you right now what it looks like. Both? Okay. Both. The data miner, I'm going to show you one of those while it's loading. The call center, the reason you're going to know it is because you're going to see when they call in, you're going to use our script, and you're going to start closing sales. And that's how it works. People that are on with us, if you want to call and ask the person that invited you here, ask them, to give you a reference on the call center leads, you can. But I can guarantee you every single person taking calls is going to rave about them. Because when people call in, they're interested. They want to know. We give them a script that actually tells them exactly what to say, when to say it. And if they run that script, they're closing sales at a pretty good rate. So this is how the stuff is broken down from the data miner. Okay? It shows you that this is the lead, right? This is where it came from and the exact location that it found it. And it's broken down so much that anytime someone wants to know, hey, how'd you find my information about Avon? Well, I found your email address at Facebook at this page, right? So that's how you know it's good, right? It's showing you exactly where it found it. So if you ever want to go through your data and see, there it is. So it found it on Pinterest, tons and tons and tons of data, and exactly where they found it. That's how you know that it's accurate. All right. You're welcome. If we sell someone, they pay $497 one time as well as $97 a month. Yes, that is the fee to be part of Automatic Lead Tools. Whether they are a business wanting to use Automatic Lead Tools for their business, or whether they're an entrepreneur wanting to join Automatic Lead Tools to make money and use. Both price, no matter who it is, the price is $497 and $97. And you make a $400 commission regardless of what type of sale it is. There is no contract, so if you start and you do not like Automatic Lead Tools, you don't have to re-up next month. I can tell you that our retention rate is extremely, extremely high. People that join with us and take calls, very few mention getting out. Actually, I don't know the exact number because it changes day to day, but it stays extremely high. And the industry standard is extremely low. And ours being high I think speaks volumes for our methods and the fact that there's nothing else out there that's going to allow you to get started and then start taking calls without paying a fee to join a call center or a fee to get leads, right? You can get started today. Thomas, you're asking the questions. You can get started today, and if you want to start taking calls this afternoon, you can. Or if you want to wait till tomorrow when you've gotten versed on the script, you can. Completely up to you. Who's our direct competition? There's not anyone out there that has all of the things put together. There are lead page companies. Let me get back to our software. There are lead page companies out there. There are sales funnel companies out there. There are phone broadcasting companies out there. And there are data mining software companies out there. There are not companies out there that have everything like we do. There are not companies out there that pay out 80% commission and have everything that we have either. So our direct competition, there's not any direct competition to Automatic Lead Tools. Unless someone wants to go out, like I said, and buy a system that'll do their sales funnels and their pages, and then buy another one that'll do their data mining and broadcasting. Let's see. Is there a better time of the day to take calls? The majority of the calls obviously are going to come in between business hours because that's when people are actively looking, right? After about 8 o'clock at night, the majority of people are not trying to call in about an opportunity that late. But we do have calls that come in all the time. Absolutely all the time. 24 hours a day. We had someone close a sale, I want to say it was yesterday, at like 1:15 in the morning. And they had taken an inbound call and closed it. So that happens all the time. But obviously during the daytime hours, business hours, is when the mass majority come in. But if you make yourself available 24 hours a day, you're going to get calls 24 hours a day. All right. Is the inbound leads driven by the market? we live in or from all over? They're from all over. We wouldn't want you to so like if you were in in a suburb of Minneapolis. If you live in a suburb of Minneapolis, I wouldn't want you to be limited to the number of sales you could make in that suburb, obviously. I want you to get them from all over the place, right? I live in Alabama. I live in a town of about 1,000 people. So if I was limited to my town here, I wouldn't make much money. So that's why we make sales from all over the place. Good question, though. Denise was asking about a refund policy. And so the thing is, Automatic Lead Tools is non-refundable for your $497. That is because of this. Let's go over it. Once you join, you have instant access to this data miner. Okay? You can instantly start pulling data from the internet. If we had like a 30-day refund policy and we allowed you to pull data for 30 days and then get a refund, we would have given you a refund for you already downloading thousands upon thousands upon thousands of leads. So obviously the moment that you decide to be a part of Automatic Lead Tools, you will be signing a no refund policy for your initial investment. However, like we said, there's no month-to-month contracts, nothing like that. You can drop out whenever you want, but our retention rate is extremely, extremely high because those that get on board know instantly the type of program they've joined, and they see the quality of the software and the quality of Stefan and I's help. All right. If interested but cannot start today, is this something I could start in time or just today only? Chance, get with the person that invited you here and talk to them about that. See how many spots they have available on their direct team. And I'm sure they'll let you know whenever you're ready to get started, though. Kelly, how much time does it take on average to get a merchant account set up through your contact? 48 hours max. Kelly. Kelly was asking how long it takes to have her own merchant set up, and 48 hours or 2 business days. Obviously, if you do it on Saturday, the guy's name is Clay. He's not going to be hanging out waiting on Saturday afternoon. But by Tuesday, you'd have it. You're welcome. Let's see. Okay, cool. So does anybody know who invited them here? I can actually send you your link right now and walk you through getting started if you would like. Yeah, John already know about yours. And okay, there's a couple. How many agents are currently working in my state today? Thomas, I have no idea. No, absolutely, there was no way for me to look that up, to be honest with you. And I only say that, Thomas, because I don't want you to think I'm dismissing your question. Only because it doesn't matter, like, where somebody lives. I live in Alabama, if you couldn't tell by the way that I talk. And I don't do any business in the state of Alabama for the most part. Because, like I told you, I live in a very small town, a small community. So I do most of my business online, on the phone, and I work that way. I have closed some clients here in Alabama. I did one for a credit card processing company out of Birmingham not too long ago. But for the most part, I don't do much business in Alabama. I just do it on the internet from all over the place where I can touch more people and make more sales. And we do teach how to do that. All right, Jenny, let me send you yours. And John got you yours coming. All right, Grant, hang on, I'm going to pause the screen so I can look up your sponsor real quick. All right, Reginald, I'm sending you the link right now. There you go, Reginald. We selling close deals during the week. Is there a cutoff? When to get paid that Friday? Okay, Thomas, so if you were to use our personal merchant, if you're using your own merchant, like if you were to go through and get your own merchant account, which we show you how to do, and we actually have it worked out to where most merchant, I'll just tell you this, most merchant accounts cost somewhere between $300 to $500 to get set up. And once you get it set up, it costs you about $97 a month to keep active plus a fee. We've worked out a deal with First Data, who runs they actually process the money for PayPal. They process everybody who's anybody's money because they're the best in the industry. So we have worked out a deal with them to where you guys can get started with no setup fees, and you can actually have a merchant, your own merchant, for $19.95 a month. So there's no setup fees, there's no huge monthly fees. If you use that, when you make a sale, it's instantly then routed to your checking account. So however long it takes your bank to process it is how long it takes for you to get it. If you use our internal merchant, we hold the funds for you get paid every you get paid every Friday, but you get paid a 2-week hold. So it's kind of like just, I'm making sure that we get the funds into our account and that everything's solid about it, then we pay out. So it's a 2-week hold, paid every Friday. Is there a base amount we qualify for your merchant contact? Is there a base amount? No, there's not a base amount at all. You don't have to run $10,000 or $20,000 through him at all. If you run any money at all, or if you don't run any money, doesn't matter. There's no fees for that. We've worked out a very good deal for our team members. It's a good question, Thomas. Thomas is basically asking about taxes. How do you pay taxes? So at the end of the year, there's no taxes taken out of any of this money. You'll be like pretty much W-9, and what happens is at the end of the year, either e-wallet or First Data, depending on how you want to run the money. If you run it through your own First Data, they'll give you a printout at the end of the year of what you've earned. Or if you run it through our own, e-wallet will send you your printout there. Oh, Kelly asked about a limit, like can you only run X amount of dollars? There's no limit. There is a limit, but it'd blow you away. We have you guys approved for $1 million a month. So until you cross over that $1 million a month, no big deal. All right. And Thomas says, sorry for asking so many questions. There is absolutely no problem with that. That's why we're here. That's exactly why we're here. And he says there's no cap on what you're saying. There's absolutely no cap on how much money you guys can earn. Because if I see one of you guys hit that $1 million per month, all I'm going to do is make a phone call, and I'm going to say, hey, Clay, we're going to need you to bump that to 5. And he will. Kelly says, it may take me a few months to hit the $1 million. It could. Good thing is next month it starts over and you're back to 0 and ready to run $1 million again. Let's see. How long have you been in business with this tool? So Automatic Lead Tools took over the company last year. The company's been in business since 2010. I only want to take phone calls, so I still have to pay $497. Good question, Michael. Yes, to be part of Automatic Lead Tools, you have to have the software, have a license to sell the software. That's how you're going to get access to the call center, and it is $497. Yes. All right. Richard, I just sent you the link for your sponsor. And if I sent you the link, all you have to do is actually click it. It'll take you to this page. You can click purchase and get started. Once you get started, let me log in real quick, just show you. Once you get started, if you go to the support tab and go to software support, it's going to give you a chance to put in a ticket. You can put a ticket in right here, and like whatever, I don't care what this is, you can put other. And put, I would like to join the call center. That's all you have to do, and I can get you started. We'll get you, the link over to your script, a welcome package for the call center, and show you how to use it. And then whenever you're ready to take calls, you'll write back to the ticket and say, hey, I'm ready, and we'll throw you in the rotation. You can start getting calls as soon as today. Let's see. Oh, man. So, Kelly, thank you for your time today. I love your no-hype, simple approach. Yeah, we don't feel a need to hype it up too much. And you said send you your link. Who invited you here, Kelly? Or who sent you the email that invited you here? Do you have many customers in you? I don't understand, Amira. How does Automatic Lead Tools make their money? If a sale is $400 and we get $400 commission, are you only making money monthly? If the sale is $497 and you make $400, Aaliyah. Let's clarify that. And monthly is $97 and you get $50 and admin keeps $47. So Automatic Lead Tools makes their money by $97 off the initial sale and $97 off the initial sale and $47 off the monthly. Plus, Stefan and I are still actively selling as well. We're still sponsors. We still make sales, things like that. We don't believe in just being above you guys. We're actually in the field too. Is Stefan from California? Yes. I had an email from Stefan. Okay. Well, here's the link then. It means that Stefan and I will personally be your sponsor. Okay. There you go. Kelly, you said you found yours. Okay, great. Who's your sponsor now, Kelly? I'll congratulate them. Give me a ballpark on the number of agents working this from home that have joined. I mean, like, how many agents we have that work? There's well over 1,000 members of Automatic Lead Tools. Those actively taking calls on a daily basis, I think there was around 200. Oh, sorry, Kelly. As sales agents, we also pay the $97 a month to sell for you. Yeah, the $97 a month also keeps your active license to sell. Okay, cool, Kelly. Bruce has done really well, so that's a good sponsor. How many calls can we expect to average per day? Good question, Elite. There's two different ways you can get calls. The call center that you're going to be joining right out of the gate. You can, if you were to work about an 8-hour day, you can expect anywhere from 10 to 15 calls. All right, that should be plenty to get you started because you're going to be following up with them. And by the end of your first week, you're going to have 70 people you're trying to follow up with and make sales and close. So we also give you other ways and show you how you can increase that with your personal marketing as well. But to start out with, when you get started today, you can look somewhere between 8, 10, 15 calls a day. All right, so questions are slowing down. I think I've covered almost everybody's. Well, that was a great 55 minutes. Wow, that's one of my longest webinars. I told you guys I don't like to keep you here forever, but I'm glad you guys had questions. I look forward to seeing several of you getting started. Oh, okay, I see. Do you have a situation where if people are not closing a certain number a month, put on plan? I don't know what that, the second part of that kind of got jumbled, Thomas. But, so, there are stipulations. There are certain things you have to do to stay in the call center. There is a quota. There you go. Okay. There is a quota, yes. In your first full month, we require you to make one sale. And your second month from then on, we require you to at least make 2 sales a month. That's it. That's basically letting us get paid for the marketing that we're doing. And hopefully, as you grow, you'll make more and more. Now, we don't want to make it impossible so that you can't hit it, right? So we want you to be able to stay in and take calls, but we also just can't send traffic to someone who's not trying. So we require 1 sale in your first month and 2 sales after that. Michael says, what's a realistic amount of sales per week? Realistically, we have some people making 10 sales in a week. We have others making more. We have some people making 2 sales a week. It really depends on how many hours they're working, how many calls they're taking, and then what they're doing with them. But of those that are taking calls, we have a Facebook group that you'll be able to see in our community that most people that are taking calls are closing sales. One of my favorite members, we've actually known for a very long time, she's a grandmother and a very hard worker. She hadn't made a whole lot of money online. We started the call center and instantly started making sales. She closes sales every day now. So anyone can do it. You just have to read the script, and that's really it. Read the script, send the video, and be positive, and sales will come your way. All right? Aha, another good question. If we sell just leads to companies, what is the percentage that your company will take out of the sale? 0. Okay? 0. You sell leads, it's all your profit. Could Incense, I own a door-to-door home security company. Could Incense use this system to generate lead for my business? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you joined Automatic Lead Tools and you didn't use it for your own business, I think you were crazy, Albert. Absolutely, I'd use it for that business. Thomas, yes. We're on Facebook and LinkedIn. See, Linda, the bad grandma, I didn't know she was here. She says, yes, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Let's see. Out of 10 calls per day, on average, how many are closed? Now, the problem is that's a trick question because it depends on who they talk to. So, Caesar, if you took calls and you took 10 and you were good on the phone and you read the script and you followed the directions, you'd probably close the sale. On the other hand, if I'm taking calls and I'm not good on the phone, I'm scared, I'm just not following directions, I'm trying to get off the phone as fast as I can, I'm probably not going to close the sale. So I hate to give you a percentage there because some people are closing, 2 of them every single day. Other people are closing 1 every 3 days. So it just depends on the person. Can I promote this on my own personal fan page, Facebook, and also create ads on Craigslist, etc., and Twitter? I don't see why you wouldn't do that. Absolutely. And we teach those things. Most people that come on board, they want to learn about the call center. They want to learn how to take inbound calls, and we teach you how to do that. But we also teach you how to get yourself out there, get known in social media, get Craigslist ads. We teach you how to use the phone broadcaster to make more ALT sales. We teach you how to use the data miner and teach you how to send bulk mail. We teach you all of that, right? So there's not just one way you can make money with Automatic Lead Tools. There's so many ways. It's limitless, absolutely limitless. However far you can let your imagination go with this, you can make that many sales. So Thomas says, I'm connected with over 3,200 plus on my Facebook. So I would expect when you get started, I'm going to check back in with you in a week, and I expect about 15 sales out of you, Thomas. And we're here to help if you guys need it. I think you're the one that said that Stefan invited you, so he's going to be your sponsor. He's going to be responsible for you. I'll let him know after the webinar's over that he has to take care of you. All right, guys. I'm rambling now and questions are slowing down. We do have training every single week live as well on Wednesdays, Wednesday nights. So you'll be able to come Wednesday at 8:15 Central Time. That's 9:15 Eastern Time, 6:15 Pacific Time every Wednesday. We have the Facebook group you ought to be a part of. Once you get started, you'll go to your welcome page and click there to join your Facebook group. Okay? And you can get started then. All right. So once you do that, you get to go. Unfortunately, no, Thomas, that's not an option. Those that do join Automatic Lead Tools then have access to make sales, but you have to have a copy of the software and a license to sell it. All right, everyone, so I look forward to seeing you. I saw a bunch of you say that you're about to get started, so I look forward to seeing that and helping you. Remember to go to a support ticket when you get started and put in a support ticket about getting started with the call center, okay? And yes, there are weekly calls. We do weekly calls for training, and we do weekly calls for opportunity, so Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesday nights are the trainings at 6:15 Pacific, and then this is the Friday call, so this time each Friday. All right, everybody, so I look forward to seeing you inside. I look forward to having you as part of the team. Yes, they're recorded, so you'll be able to see, once you get started, you'll be able to see all past. I'll show you. Here's tutorials, right? Business setup, autoresponders, tons of tutorials, and then weekly trainings, all recorded. Okay, and the one from one from Wednesday will be put in there hopefully today, I think. So be able to see them all. So I look forward to seeing you guys all getting started, and I'm excited to have you. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you on the next training. Those that join, welcome to the team. And just send an email back, Albert, and we'll get with you. Anyone who's a member, this recording of this, the link will be sent out soon. All right, everyone, so take care. And I will see you on the next live training. All those that have joined today, welcome, welcome, welcome. We couldn't be more excited to have you as part of the team. But it's time to get off this call and go make some more sales. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.